It's the grandson of Right Thought, and welcome to the School of Marvelous Light. On nights like this, little flock, when it's cold and rainy, and all you want to do is chill, that's what we do, little flock. Remember, the Son of Man is the Lord of Shabbat, the Lord of rest. The Son of Man is the Lord of rest. You see? Chilling, resting, no difference. All means the same thing, right? So tonight, before we get into our message, we just gonna chill, y'all. And we gonna kick it for a minute while I prepare myself to drop this message for y'all. So we got some good vibes that we gonna share with amongst the little flock tonight. And let's just chill.
Why you Christ over your life? Alright. How you Christ over your life? Alright. God took me out the water, had to rewind. Trying to sort out these problems in my own mind. What you gonna do when an angel of death come and slide? Ain't no ducking, ain't no running, nowhere to hide. Lying and true to my flesh weak, but my spirit lies. Many have called, you are chosen where your love abide. Everybody say rest in peace, but where that peace at when you still alive? All I need is Christ, your mercy. Otherwise it be. And now I'm balling no Kareem. I'm trying to get my brother's life, now they switching scenes. I try to get the back so the devil set the screen. Mama always asking me, son, who you trying to be?
Shout out, Brother Vibin. Shout out, my bro.
That only Lord knows where my soul gon' go if I stay 10 souls.
We gonna be reading from the book of Psalms. We gonna be reading from the book of Psalms, so go ahead and get y'all books ready.
You must not know about Joe.
We just vibing right now.
All this time, all into was faith. Now I don't need no cake, never on no paper chase. And I already hate. You can't see all these scars. Wait. That's space in my heart. I had to follow it from her. She not good for me. Maybe having wife and kids laying on the beach is not for me. But I stay low key. Sacrifice my life for my friends like my father did for me. God took me out the world, I had to rewind. Trying to solve all these problems in my own mind. What you gonna do when that angel of death come and slide? Ain't no ducking, ain't no running, nowhere to hide.
My slide.
For my spirit life. And call you were chosen when your love abide.
Your love abide.
But where that peace at when you still alive?
We looking for that peace while we still alive, bro. Say that's right.
Abides in me forever, forever.
Abides in me forever, brother. Say hey. Value Christ over your life. Value Christ over your life. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. That's right. Buy this beat now. That's right. Shout out, Brother Thomas.
Real name Thomas, just like Jesus Apostle.
Hey.
Book of Vibe Yard. Just
Oh, let's go.
Real name Thomas, just like Jesus Apostle. Book of Vibe Yard. This the mud gospel.
Sound like something you listen to on a rainy night, don't it, y'all?
Right for sale, nigga. Love thy neighbor, praise my Savior, Creator, gave me some favor. Love thy neighbor, praise my Savior, Creator, gave me some favor. Never said that I was better than. I'm trying to be a better man. I'm tired of doing the devil's dance. I'm trying to shake heaven's hands. Trying to be in heaven's presence. Angel numbers 3 7s. Walk with faith just like a reverend. Still told 357. Father have mercy on my actions. Wear pain like the latest fashion. Make it look good, I found my balance. My walk ain't easy, I love a challenge. A saint is just a sinner who fell down and kept trying. A righteous man gon' fall 7 and he gon' get up every time.
Right.
The Jews I spit, some folks won't get. My prayers horse ain't for the swine. Faith the substance of what you hope for, even when you don't see a sign. You can't see the top of the mountain, but you still gotta climb. I never switched, I kept it solid, even when I ain't have a dime. I'm not a preacher, but if I could reach it, I could probably teach it. The deceivers out to beat you, but you can't let them defeat you. 5-yard Church of Christ, and we don't celebrate Easter. No pepperoni on my pizza, I need a queen like Latifah. Hustle told me keep rapping, what up cuz, I need a feature. If you never been around me, ask about me, a different creature. Used to walk to work, now I press the gas with Michael Jordan sneakers. Rhymes doper than a tweaker, feel me bumping out your speaker. I don't stress cause I'm too blessed and I don't knock on wood. I'ma put a food truck on door sill, vegan food in my hood. Gotta speak it to existence, let these words prove good. They can't figure how I'm coming, so I'm misunderstood. I wouldn't change it if I could, can't compromise, I am. Kingdom of heaven is within, I'm in the hood with my fam. The demons still visit, trying to kick it off some wicked shit. Relapsed and double back when I just said I'm about to quit this shit. Yeah, I will take the storm from my side, it's making me bleed. Faith the size of mustard seeds is grace sufficient for me. Never been a punk, official with that pistol grip pump. Cleaned out my closet, found some monsters, and I put them in the trunk. I'ma drag them through the river, get them out of the yard. It ain't worth it if it's easy, Lord knows it been hard. Learning lessons, getting blessings, circumcising my heart. This rehearsal just preparing my part for the flood. Gotta get on the ark. This message coming from above, I just turned it to art. I found the light, I was lost in the dark. Love to the grandson, the right thought. What you know about the kind of gifts that can't be bought? Devil on my trail, he trying to catch what can't be caught. Win for the home team, the war already been fought. You need to still fighting flesh, this warfare spiritual, nigga. The bullets miss me close range, I'm a miracle, nigga. Niggas ain't rapping about much, I'm tired of hearing you niggas. I got love for all my brothers, I ain't fearing you niggas. Yeah, give us our daily bread and forgive us of our transgressions, and let your will be done on earth like it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread and forgive us of our transgressions, and let your will be done on earth like it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread and forgive us of our transgressions, and let your will be done on earth like it is in heaven. I'm not a preacher, but if I could reach it, I could probably teach it. Peace and blessings when I preach it. If you need me, I come meet you. Not a preacher, but if I could reach it, I could probably teach it. Peace and blessings when I preach it. If you need me, I come meet you.
Just vibing in the yard.
Love thy neighbor, praise my Savior, Creator, get me some favor.
That's right. That's the law we keep.
Real loving people, just like Jesus apostle.
We are kind people. We ain't gotta fake the fun for nobody. We ain't gotta fake for nobody. We are kind, loving people. Let's see what else we got here to listen to, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing something.
$25 lighters on my dresser. Tiggy on the beat, so I'm screaming Southwest. Still pushing weight like a nigga bench presser. High value man, get the most, not the lesser. I don't play no games. Hustle don't play no games. Watch how you speak on the name. Everywhere I go by. I was broke down, better have a book for the metro. Now I'm riding slam 93 for the petrol. Press the gas with the disc like retro. Pull out the green spread like pesto. Try to rock, get hit with the death blow. Speaking to existing reaching goals, cause I see it so. Hood nigga fried rice with the egg roll. Touch my plate, get hit with the elbow. Put my trust in the hobo, hell no. I'm just trying to get ahead like some railroad. Used to catch plays, serving J's and Valero. I was dancing with the devil for the narrow. I was really in the trenches with the killers and the rebels. Had to switch up my direction, now I'm on another level. Still rocking and I'm rolling and I'm told never know. I'm one of a kind, home 38, 25 lighters on my dresser. Tiggy on the beat, so I'm screaming Southwest. Still pushing weight like a nigga bench presser. High value man, get the most, not the lesser. I don't play no games. Hustle don't play no games. Watch how you speak on my name. Everywhere I go by. 25 lighters on my dresser. Tiggy on the beat, so I'm screaming Southwest. Still pushing weight like a nigga bench presser. High value man, get the most, not the lesser. I don't play no games. Hustle don't play no games. Watch how you speak on my name. Everywhere I go by. All gas blessed, nigga, what I need a break for. I save in and I go get what I pray for. Never giving up, my nigga, this what I was made for. Staying on my grind, if I want it, then it's paid for. Hey, how you don't play no games? I was trapping 4 seasons, making plays on the ride. Watch how you speak on my name, got PTSD, I done seen a few things. Real nigga, no pain, no gain. I'ma get a few M's and I still won't change. Solid girl, rock star, hype, cold bang. Reach for my chain, but the thing go bang. Financial freedom, money ain't a thing. Kill him with success, leave a hater looking shame. Pop truck bang in the left right swing. Pop truck bang in the left right swing. 25 lighters on my dresser. Tiggy on the beat, so I'm swimming south presser. Still pushing weight like a nigga bench presser. High value man, get the most of the lesser. Hype don't play no games. Hustle don't play no games. Watch how you speak on my name. Everywhere I go, don't back. 25 lighters on my dresser. Tiggy on the beat, so I'm screaming south presser. Still pushing weight like a nigga bench presser. High value man, get the most of the lesser. Hype don't play no games.
Somebody might be like, grandson's out there drinking lean. No, I'm drinking wine. Calm down, buddy. Just a little Moscato. Okay? It's good for the belly. Don't just drink water. Drink some wine every now and again. Watch how you speak on my name.
How you don't play no game. 25.
Shout out to Brother Thomas again. All right, y'all. Now we're going to play some Grandson, y'all. It wouldn't be right without playing some Grandson, y'all.
It's a I'm feeling so good cause I got the keys. I'm in about that hood cause I finally made it. I'm doing that shit cause I'm medicated. I'm reading the book and you get the baby. Seeing the truth when I'm meditating. That's the time of the room when I'm meditating. You feeling the doom, try to shake it. Working up out the tomb, about to take it. Hearing the boom, I kinda fake it. If you know you're a fool, if you fucking say it. I'm gonna shit in the neck, blowing Gary Payton. Play a bitch till I live like a lemonade. I got a cake but I never save it. Stack up the cake but I never bake it. Stack up the paper that I been making. Come out the paper that I'm hating. I turn on the dummy when we get that high. It's about time that I'm recollecting. I'm about to shine cause I'm elected. All these diamonds up in my neck. Got an alignment and got affected. I'm out the light that I reflect. Out of the night that I was left. Coming up fight cause I got the lesson. Got me shining so bright cause I got the blessing. I'm the grandson of right cause I got the lesson. You see it through you like a weak perfection. You've been worshiping the wrong reflection. You've been praying to the wrong section. Red and all and now it's all connected. Rome falling now it's all affected. I watch them fall as they all fake. I talk when I talk like a summer shade. Walk when I talk like I'm not a melody. They try to lock me up like I'm Melly. Me and Queen was getting down on the telly. Things was calling us for their belly. It was so hot in that bitch like Nelly. I was on team and I decided. Come on that shit that you trying to sell me. You niggas fake, I'ma be the real me. I had to wait till my papa seal me. You niggas ain't got what it take to kill me. You niggas ain't got what it take to feel me. You niggas ain't got what it take to feel me. Guess I got the chill. Just let me know when you got the bill. And I'ma let you know when I got the meal. Baby got the bag and I got the wheel. Coming right back when you got the feel. Let me never lack cause you got the deal. Shorty got my back and I got the shield. I'm just getting back what they trying to steal. They know so back there about the needles. I'm about to attack cause I got the seal. I turn on the dummy when we connected. It's about time that I'm recollected. I'm about to shine cause I'm elected. Shorty diamonds up in my neck. Got an alignment and got affected. I'm out the light that I'm reflected. Out of the night that I was left.
Like I said, we just vibing out right now, y'all. We just chilling, like I said. Message is coming up, but right now we just vibing out, y'all.
You already told me to come out of the world. But you gonna be calling me.
I ain't gonna talk today.
I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. I ain't gonna fall today. Guess I be the push that wanna be around. So I'm blowing on the cushion, keep it easy around. Looking at you niggas trying to get me down. Didn't even see the picture if I do it loud. I ain't even see the liquor, but I do it down. Be jumping at the nigga with the news now. Try to put you on, but you got it down. Nigga try to hit you with a clone when you out of town. If you hit me on the phone, gotta bow down. We gon' put you on the side, nigga, bow down. Like beating ass niggas wanna fight about it. We can take this to the streets, what I like about it. Get you up, fuck me with a light shine. I'ma take time, I don't mind with a light shine. direction. Just get in line in time, I'ma get mine. Thinking of that shit, I had to get gone. I was licking at the brick, I had to get home. She can get a dick and then she move on. Had to get the record grip with no shoes on. Stepping on the block with my boots on. Left in the top in the deep on. Trying to get by while they get on. In the deep, trying to rap, so I gotta keep on. Now fly out with more cheese on me. Get the honey in the pot, put the bees on me. Most hot for the top, drop the keys on me. There ain't nothing that you got that be pleasing me. So you can take a shot at teasing me. She belongs at the top, what she needs to be. I'm alone at the top, to feed disease. I'ma go from there to me. Keep talking, I'ma keep going. Talking, I'ma go with a whole lot of time. So that she can play me like she alone. I just said it's no, I ain't never let it go. Man, nigga, on, now you hot like a sauna. Feel like bitch, I'm on, drop the top, like Madonna. Yeah, you put the chrome, but he missed my shot. That's why I'm alone when I'm playing in my daughter. Nigga, treat like a father. Think about my uncle last night, put the bottle up. Shorty tryna get me for the followers. She got me looking at her like, bitch, you gotta know. She tryna get good. She don't really want love. She don't really want love.
It's gonna fall away, bro. Don't worry about it. It's gonna fall away. It's temporary.
Luxury Beats.
Fear God, fear God. Yeah. Fear God, fear God.
You got some, roll up. What you waiting for? We chilling. We in the TV right now.
Fear God, now I'm fooling with a ride. Started up, I click the vibe. Clocking in like it's my job. We so deep, look like a mob. Up in the Jeep, putting up on the block. Playing the kid, he ain't never gonna stop. Feeding the sheep and I'm feeding the flock.
Hey!
Follow me, I was like, oh no. I gotta lie down like the domino. There be a fine line, man, Adam. Niggas be lying down with the cannibals. You think I'm lying, I give you the truth. Right now, I wanna give you the truth. Never wasting my time when I get in the booth. My enemies coming, then I be like, poof, poof. I'm in the spirit now, I'm getting loose. They was hanging my ancestors from a noose. Now we waking up and they calling the truth. I know they blasphemy, so don't call them no Jews. Took this truth and then they laugh at me, but they did this to y'all. Shot. Don't think I be peace when I come with division. I feel like a beast when I come into collision. I'm feeling that peace when I make my decision. Hey, but ain't speaking religion. You're looking at me while you wasting your vision. Look at yourself and they get on your vision. We taking off and I'm starting to engine. Fear God, fear God. Fear God, fear God. Yeah.
What you do, grandson? I fear God is how I live my life. Shining just like a candle of bright and I don't dim my light.
I ain't got a rap.
I got me pop cause I don't never bite.
Yeah, I heard the pop and took the shot.
But you ain't when the fight though.
Black, I see him flopping. Yeah, I
Look like Mike.
got my girl
Looking like a rainbow, call me Mike and Night. Hey.
I'm flying with the hills up just like I like. I ain't got no
Time for getting tangled up cause it's my life. Fear God.
Luxury Beats.
Yeah,
Home alone, Macaulay cocking gangs. Talking while I'm walking, they don't walk like they be talking. My mouth open like a shark, and I'm coming for their heart. Decepticons without a spark.
watch me shine up
Out the dark,
Watch this is my
favorite part.
Looking down at
All the narcs, why they go and get their marks?
I'm just dodging all these dark.
Can't get me,
They don't put me on these charts.
cause they know that if I start, I'll swing and knock it out the park.
Get on your mark and then I took off.
Why you still stuck at the start?
Why it's tragic when you ducked off.
Now I'm laughing like I'm Bart. Iron Man, iron in my hand, look like Tony Stark. Haters come in and I got in the park. We made this shit, but you smell like a fart. Now I'm up in the sky like a flies. Look like these niggas ain't fighting, they pop like a tarp.
Do what I
God is my heart.
He gave me the blessing.
Fill up the car.
Fear God, fear God. Fear God, fear God. Yeah.
What you should do? Fear God is how I live my life. I'm shining just like a candle, little bright. Now I'm in my light.
I ain't got a rap.
Like I be popped cause I don't never bite.
Yeah, I heard the pop.
Felt the shot, but you ain't in the fight. I'm in the block, they see him flopping. Yeah, I look like Mike. Got my aura looking like a rainbow. Call me Mike and Night.
I'm flying with the hills up
Just like I like.
I ain't got no time to get
Tangled up cause it's my life.
Fear God.
Luxury Beats.
Let me give y'all some new shit I ain't dropped yet. I'm feeling like a Super Saiyan. Y'all.
Yeah. I'm over 9,000 like I'm insane. I come to your town, no, I do not be playing. Why don't you act like you hear what I'm saying? You niggas be scared with your head in the sand. My papa told me I was more than a man. He said his son and I be more than a fan. Phantom flag with a fan in his hand. Cut him off, the drive a dad. Grandson, I'ma give you a 10. Jesus begging me to give him a chance. They speak to the fire, I'm making them dance. Throwing the rocks, you hide your hands. Keeping the bag on me like bagger rants. You never catching me second my pants. Never retreat, no, we only advance. I can't be defeated, I stick to the plan. I pull out my Bible, ain't but I just stick with this nigga still ran. Popping these niggas that never go bad. Drinking master looking like Jackie Chan. I'm waiting for hour, they give me my land. An hourglass and I'm watching the sand. Tell them the truth and they canceling that. Trying to control me, so why can't I stand? I'm just trying to show you love like Corinthians. Just trying to keep the love like Leviticus. Just trying to be a heavenly citizen. Niggas hate, got you looking ridiculous. Niggas locked up in a cage. Niggas turned up off a race like idiots. Niggas swallowing up the wall like Insidious. Shining in the sky like a star, I'm serious. So cold, I'm spitting my bar Siberia. Niggas that study the wrong criteria. Hate me cause I be this shit diarrhea. Rapping like we be a pack of hyenas. Be really tread like I'm Martin and Gina. Wearing a mask on your face like Melina. They don't even ask me to follow the leader. Hands to the rock like I'm Kyrie. I blow out the box like IED. I'm blocking they shot like I'm in B. Niggas looking like this IND. I'm beating these niggas up like I am Creed. I'm beating the post looking like I'm Rashid. It's hard to look back when you up in the league. Yeah. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. I come to your town, no, I do not be playing. Why don't you act like you hear what I'm saying? You niggas be scared with your head in the sand. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. Hey, feel like Gohan in this bitch. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. Yeah. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. I come to your town, no, I do not be playing. Why don't you act like you hear what I'm saying? You niggas be scared with your head in the sand. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. Yeah. I'm over 9,000 like I'm saying. Alright, y'all. When I finish this,
Yeah, I know what it is.
when I finish this blunt, we gonna get into the message now.
Living with that vanity.
Y'all hang tight. We about to start class. Okay? This is a fitting song. We about to start class here in a minute. You may be wondering, why you doing all this, grandson? It's gonna be made clear here in a minute if you're patient and wait to the end of this message. I just vibe out with your boy. Let's just vibe. It's a rainy night. Let's vibe.
You don't really like it when I get into the facts. As soon as I started talking, then they told me to relax. You want the answer, but you really scared to ask. You're trying to hurt your sins, we gon' put them on blast. Looking for your candle when you see a new flag. I don't wanna see you burning up and turning into ash. Got you all distracted while you chasing all this cash. You see me go the other way, 150 on the dash. Hacking out the pot, like King Griffey on the pad. Don't you understand, made it cause he a lad. Pick up 5 stones, then I put him in the bag. From the ceiling to the bone, then I put him down bad. The enemy be looking like he really mad.
Cause I'm looking like Mayweather dodging that jab.
Got a new body and I got class. Like a brand new shotty when I shot that blast. Be the only people and we got class. And we got the kind of treasure you can't buy with cash. Come up by the water, you gon' get fast. When you in the fast lane, better hit that fast. You about to pull up on you, we ain't about to crash. Try to run up on the king like Hawkeye smash. Get out and I'm like that and I smash. Make a hater spin around, got them looking like Taz. We the holy people and we got class. They don't wanna hear it, that we gotta fast. Trying to see the future, but you gotta pass. Trying to throw stones, but you're living in a house of glass. Try to play you like a song, but it ain't jazz. We the fishers of the man, we ain't fishing bass. Only one way in, you ain't get a pass. Trying to see your face, but you hiding it behind a mask. Get you all the money, then get rid of cash. But they didn't never tell you that it never lasts. You go into the dirt underneath the grass. Now you pushing up the flowers, man, that shit is sad. They tried to see if he alive, so they had to snap. He was coming right back, so I had to laugh. They tried to put him in the tomb, and they had snatched. But it over like a boom, and he walked fast. We the only people and we got class. And we got the kind of treasure you can't buy with cash. Up by the water, you gon' get bad. When you in the fast lane, better hit that gas. We about to put up on you, we ain't about to crash. Try to run up on the king like Hawkeye smash. Get up on the white and ice mask. Make a hater spin around, got a nigga like Taz. Alright, y'all, we about to get into the message real quick after this song, y'all.
Oh yeah, I gotta see turned on my light. I'll be alright. Hey, nothing sleeping at night. I ain't telling no lies. Selling drugs, but I keep it on ice. Got me looking like lights.
I be looking like twice. I am not that nice. Not by power nor not by might. I'm gonna put the spirit on your boy one night. Wrestle with the angel, couldn't avoid that fight. Give your boy a new name when he came into the light. I've been looking at Messiah like, tell me what it's like. He gave me the cup and I drank it like Sprite. I used to be black, now this is a light. Grace in the sky, looking flyer than a kite. Reading Revelation with the fire in my eyes. Singing Amen with the fires in the sky. Lighting up the night, I'm looking like a firefly. Speak the truth, but you listen to the lie. What you gotta do, gotta say it live. You wanna prove that you ain't too wise. See like a fool, but you think you're right. Thinking you can see, can't see through pride. I'ma go home, truth can hit you and I'm domino. Spit the truth, I spit this so phenomenal. Yeah, selling yourself for some dollars, no. In the field, I be working blue collar wrong. To the show, put it right on my collarbone. Sugar calling my name, so I followed them home. I followed them, we ended up on the throne. Damn, we wanna put them on. I be bulletproof when you shoot up at the bullets on. Gotta do this in the camp, yeah, I should've known. Gotta match your homie with some racks that you couldn't own. Damn, they give me six packs, they don't like the tone. But you know you never hear me lacking on the microphone. I be cutting through the mirror, cutting through the bone. Going on the path that be narrow, cutting through the stone. Damn, cutting through the barrel, let my people go on road. Tryna follow in the water, we gon' leave you so fast. Tryna mess with us, I'm on your ass. Catch your mouth, friend, checks that your ass can't cash. Tryna be first, had to be last. Yeah, me and all my people had to get the last laugh. Get a valedictorian in my class. Get an A++ when I finish my task. Yeah, oh my yeah, oh yeah.
All right, y'all say after that song, I got one. Let's do one more song, y'all. One more song. And then we'll start. Let me see. What should I play? All right, let's play Reveal. Give me hidden ones.
Yeah.
Abba got some hidden.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking something like, listen, you ain't legit, I gotta quit. I never had a rollie on my wrist, but that don't mean it ain't my time in this bitch. I come in this bitch with my niggas, we click. I am not getting high at the flick of a bitch. You niggas blind, you be laughing and ditch. You niggas dying at the end of a stick. I'ma go out back and not nigga like Vic. And I'm sleeping, I ain't getting no tickets. I smoke the weed and when I finish, I flick it. Swerving in this bitch, but I never nick it. I'm busting her down on the knee like a midget. I come in there strong arming like I'm Nick. I swerving a strong car with a shit. We knocking the Sean John off his fit. He was fending like 4 and hitting me flip. My bro like flip, flip, flip. Do it up in the pot like drip, drip, drip. No nigga don't stop till he into that clip. So you don't wanna see it coming off that head. Better hear these words coming up on my lips. Niggas selling they soul for a couple of chicks. Keeping the cold while you rocking the six. You niggas gon' fold, I'ma stand on my kick. I told my mama I'ma stand on my team. I'm like Obama, yeah, I'm coming again. I'm counting comments looking like I be winning. I stay away from drama, fuck all the sin. I got these shits on my eye like I'm kidding. I be so fly, so I admit it. If I die, then I'm lying, I'm fibbing. If you trying, you get tied like a ribbon. Son, I ain't lying, but I'm never kidding. If I never shine, then I'm never living. If bitch ain't a dime, then I never chillin'. If I'm the line, then I never kill 'em. No, I never kill him. I just look to see if Abba done sealed him. Keep it in terror if Abba ain't healed him. We do not care if he got him a billion. We do not fear, we don't be in our feelings. I'm holding the spirit when I walk in the building. Shutting that terror, let go of my children. My staff in my hand, looking like I'm a pilgrim. Turning that water to blood while you feel me. Turning that water to flood all the buildings. We was the hidden ones, Abba revealed it. We was the hidden ones, Abba revealed it. Yeah. All right, y'all. We said we was gonna be reading from the Book of Psalms. All right, now like I said, we just vibing out. It's just a chill night. Like I said, it's raining, so we just chilling out, hanging out, relaxing. Now, a lot of people think that what you have seen here today is wicked and sinful. Even the rap music, the smoking of the weed, the drinking the Moscato. People would say all of that is separating you from God, or all of that is wicked and unacceptable to God. It makes you unclean. You're a sinner. You look like you're filthy and all of these things, right? That's the reason I'm doing this, because I'm still going to drop the message that the Abba impressed upon my heart to drop. You see, it's about balance in your life. That's what Yahushua was trying to teach us all, not to be over righteous or over wicked, per the scripture that's written to the ecclesia. See, when you read something in the Bible, you may not think that it's written to a specific person or a specific tribe or specific, but when you read it, you'll see it.
you will see like, oh, this is so-and-so, and I'm writing to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. So is he writing to everybody on the earth? No. But see how people believe that until they actually see it there? Wait, he's only writing this to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. Or in places where like Moses would be speaking and God would be saying, speak unto the children of Israel and tell them thus. You see what I'm saying? It's specific. You hear? So now, a lot of people think that this is wicked when you do this, or this is wicked when you do that. But like I said, it's about balance, and it's about being separated from the world or called out. That's what Ecclesiastes means. And to the called out people of the earth, you are now born again. So when you're born again, you don't even think the same way that the world does. Because see, friendship with the world is actually hatred against God. If you're friends with the world, you're telling God that you hate him. You're not a friend to God if you're a friend to the world. So the way you have to think has to be completely baptized and refurbished, remade, restored, regenerated. You understand? It was some way, and it got to be done again another way. And that's your mind. So when you're renewed by the renewing of your mind, like the scripture says, you now judge differently. So now you're the ecclesia. You're called out of the world, and now you know true judgment, or as Christ called it, righteous judgment. You now know how to judge right. So now, if you're able to judge right, the grandson is testing that by seeing if you're going to be offended by the first 25 or so minutes of this video and just click off and say, the hell with that. This guy's wicked. He's smoking weed and everything. He's drinking wine, banging out some rap music and shit. Gosh golly, what the heck? I would just say, did you actually listen to what the songs were saying? Did you listen to what they were about at all? Well, see, only the people with the renewed mind know how to judge like that, the heart of a thing. So they don't judge the outward appearance of what they see or what they hear with their ears, but they judge with righteousness. So that means they judge the heart or the intent of it. So I'm listening saying the intent of the words are clear. But now I'm going to say, well, the world says that that's wicked, so then it's got to be wicked then. No, you're being a friend of the world when you do that. But that's enmity with God. See? You see it? You can't serve two masters. You got to be with the in crowd or you got to be out. That's simple. Ecclesia, called out. So there's some in crowd. Now your nature is to want to be with the in crowd. You see that there? But that's wicked and backwards and perverse, as Abba calls it. You see that there? So that's why he calls you out of the world, like he called the Israelites out of bondage. Because when you're in the world, you're in bondage. I don't care what you think or feel about that. That's just the truth of the matter. So now the reason why I did all that is to prove to you that these things do not destroy the work of God. They do not destroy the heart of the man. You see it? That's the point of the matter. Now, let's see if it tampers with this message, or if you're blessed by the message, if you were able to get through what we just got through, or if you did it with joy, which is what I hope you did, we were just vibing out, like I said. All right. Now, where did I say we was going to be going? To the book of Psalm, correct? All right. Let's see what we find. Psalm 116. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 1. Now, I want you to keep in mind all the videos that we've been doing recently. I want you to keep in mind of how, what the thread is that you're following. We've been talking about grace. We've been talking about faith, and we've been expounding what these things are, because those are the things that are pleasing to the Father. Being patient and waiting for him to provide your needs instead of going out to labor to provide them, and that which proves you don't trust God. You see, it's a new way of living. So it's about grace, and it's about resting in that grace and falling into the hands of the Father. You see? So go to Psalms 116, verse 1. I am. Stop. You see that? Now, the first commandment is that you love I am. Do you see it? People don't know that. This is why I teach what I teach. You cannot understand the commandments of God unless Melchizedek teaches it. teaches it to you. You know the commandments because Levi teaches it to you. But you don't understand them until Melchizedek teaches them to you. But you need both in order for you to become complete or shalom or perfect. You see that? All right. I love I am because he hath heard my voice and my supplications. Stop. When I was locked up, like I've always told you guys, when I was locked up, I was told you're going to be in there for 90 days. But I cried unto I am, and I rested in that. I've told the story many times so that you know that I'm not exaggerating when I say I rested in it. I simply claimed what I wanted, and I rested in it, taking his name in truth, which is I am free. So this locking me up and everything is just a lie. I'm a free man. I'm not going to take I am in lies anymore in vain. See, I'm not going to do that. I'm called out and set apart to take his name in truth now, to worship him in spirit and in truth. So I am free. So I'm seeking my freedom by what? Works of my hands? I laid in the cot. Like I told you, I always go into a state of what you would call sleep. If someone saw me, they would think I was asleep, but I'm actually working. So this is what Yahushua was describing to people, that they are faithless because they do not believe you can produce any result by resting. That doesn't make sense to the carnal mind. Isn't it obvious, little flock? So you need someone to demonstrate it to you. That's what he sent the Spirit of truth to do, to bear witness to the truth for you. You see it? All right. I love I am because he hath heard my voice and my supplication. So then when I got freed before 90 days, that means he heard me. I am must have heard me because he set me free. And he proved them to be liars. You see it? So then I love I am because of that. You hear what I'm telling to you? Don't you? If it happened for you, what happened for me? Wouldn't you love him? All right then. Watch this. Because he hath inclined. Stop. Remember we talked about grace. Chana. What does it mean? To be inclined to. Skeet dee, can you understand G? Can you? To be inclined to. So what is David, the beloved? See, that's what happens when you become beloved. Like I've told you, the B'nai Ha Elohim, the sons of El. That if you're the son of El, that means you're the beloved of El, because his son is his beloved, and we all should be one in Christ. So if we're all one in Christ, then we're all one in the Son, and we all please the Father now. You see how that's a working? And if you are in one with that Son, then you take on the seat of that Son, which happens to be a king and a priest. So did you hear what I said in the song that I was playing earlier? See how people get offended because of its rap or whatever? But did you hear what I said in that song? He broke me free of my chains, and he told me to follow him. And when I follow him, we ended up on a throne. See? So that's what I just described to you out of the scriptures. You'll follow Christ, you'll end up where he is. That's what he said. Where I am, there you shall be. He's a king and a priest. So then you will be. That happens to be Melchizedek, the king of righteousness. Like the grandson has keep breaking it down to you guys. Like it's bread I'm breaking and feeding thousands. You understand what I'm saying to you? With a little bit of bread. You see? Because he hath inclined his ear to me. So then David is actually saying what? He has shown grace to me. So then when they locked me up, did Abba show me grace? Well, I got free, so then that means he was gracious unto me. So then he inclined to me. Did he not, little flock? See it? That means he showed me grace. Well, the reason why I was so bold in claiming my freedom was because of what the promise that he told me in the 40, guys. I told you already. I give you my grace. Is that not what I told you that he said to me? Yeah, it is. You see what I'm saying to you? All right, then. Therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. Stop. So do you think the grandson's going to do anything different when trouble comes? Or am I just going to do what I did when trouble came then? See how it's an everlasting treasure. And you see how no harm can come to you if you rest in that treasure, and you see how you sell everything else that you have to have that treasure, and do you see how that treasure is the key of David, who we happen to be reading about? David means the beloved. When you become the son of God, you get a key that allows you to open doors that no man can shut, and shut doors that no man can open. So when I was locked up in jail and they told me I was there for 90 days, did I use the key of David to get out? Yeah. That's how come I was able to open a door and walk right out of there that they couldn't shut. That's the power I keep telling you all about. But you must overcome in order to get this key of David. So as I keep telling you guys, the thing you need to overcome is what? The carnal mind. And once you overcome death, then you realize, death, where is your sting? Carnal mind? You threatening me and accusing me about everything that I do as if it's not good enough? Where are you when all I have to do is call on the name of I am and I get the results? When I didn't do anything of myself. If you did something that was wrong and it caused you to get locked up, but yet you got God's grace and got free, then what the heck are you telling me I should feel sad because I did something that caused me to put the handcuffs on me? What am I saying, little flock? When you did something that looked wrong to men, then they don't think you're going to get God's grace because you did some kind of sin. So you should be stoned. In other words, you should be punished for that. But guess what, little flockulators? God still granted me his grace. Just like he did to his beloved. Because I believe the same thing that all the beloved believe. You can't believe anything different and be the beloved. You have to have one mind. Let this mind be in you that is in Christ. That is the only way you can become the beloved. Correct? And it's weird when you become it, because then people start to say, you're trying to be Jesus Christ. You think you're Jesus Christ. Have you listened to my messages when I'm often saying this? What did Yahusha say? What did Yahusha tell us? Did not Yahusha say? Didn't Yahusha say this? How come people don't do what Yahusha said? How come I keep talking about Yahusha? How come I keep talking about Yahusha, but you keep thinking I'm trying to get glory for me? No. What you're actually experiencing is the power that Yahusha has granted me because I have accepted him as my Lord and Savior, which means what he has told me is the acceptable thing to do in my life. I don't do anything else. What did David say he shall do all the days of his life? He said he shall call on the name of I am. So that's what I'm going to do every day since it worked for me every single day of my life. The sorrows of death. What did the grandson say? Hey, yo, death, where your sting at, nigga? I triumphed over your dumb ass because I found you. I've actually found who you were and what you were. You were the carnal mind all along. I was thinking it was some gremlin-looking nigga with a pitchfork and horns hiding in my closet at night, gonna jump out and scare me when I gotta get under the blanket and cry for my mommy and every damn thing. No, that ain't got shit to do with it. It's your carnal mind. That's that gremlin-ass nigga with a pitchfork with a stinking-ass tunic hanging around his damn waist that's been wearing for 3,000 years in hell. That's who it is. It's your carnal mind. You understand that, little flock? Mm-hmm. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell got hold upon me. You see it? The carnal mind had took me, man, made me scared and shit. I start believing the carnal mind. I start getting fearful. I start doubting and shit, worrying and every damn thing. You see how easy that is to understand? I found trouble and sorrow. So when you enter into the carnal mind, you find nothing but trouble and doggone sorrow. Do you hear that there today, little flock, or do you hear it? That's all you find. Then called I upon the name of the Lord. So then, once you realize the effect that the carnal mind's workings had on your life, the fruit of it was nothing but death. That's what you realize the carnal mind gave you, because the fruit of the sin is death. The carnal mind is death. You see that there, little flock? He says, then I called upon the name of the Lord. I am. See, you got thrown in jail. Then you called on I am. See how that's working? And what happened when you did? Let's see if Abba delivered David like he delivered this beloved out of his circumstance. Let's see. Then I called upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, I beseech thee, deliver my soul. What is your soul? Your psychological, my thoughts and feelings. That's what I'm teaching you guys about. How many preachers teach you about your thoughts and your feelings? And how to find rest there. Because Christ said, I came to bring you rest for your soul, your thoughts and your feelings. Because your thoughts and your feelings get screwed up when you listen to the carnal mind and let it bear fruit in your life. You do something because it looked good, it bears death, and then you suffer sorrow because of that. You buy something you thought was good, but it wasn't good at all, and so you suffer sorrow because of that. You think you married somebody that was good, but it wasn't, so you suffer sorrow because of that, because that's the fruit of your carnal mind. You see that there? And wrong judgment. The carnal mind judges wrong, you see? So he said, deliver my soul. Now let's see if Abba inclined or chana to him. Let's see. Gracious is I am, and righteous. See how it coming together? Yea, our El is merciful. That's what I'm telling you guys. You got so many people so scared to disappoint God that they can't even teach you about God's mercy. If you're scared, you can't teach about mercy. Because if you received mercy, then all your fear has been gone of what you should have been suffering, which is death. You ain't dead, so then you didn't suffer it. So then you should be happy. So then I am. Gracious is the I am, and righteous. Yea, our El is merciful. I am preserves the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. See it? Return, watch this here, little flock, listen good. So we've been talking about grace, and we've been talking about the results of grace is that you will rest. You will not work when you get grace, you will rest. You got grace because you didn't do the work. So your father gave you grace, which means you can't do the work now and please him. You didn't do it. So you were judged. You were given grace. You were judged already. So then what are you going back to court for? What are you going back to the jury to see what their verdict is for? And they've already given you the verdict. Not guilty. You're alive. That means you're not guilty. So you should rejoice because you have the breath. Okay. Continuing. Watch this. Watch this. Return unto thy rest, O my soul. Oh my goodness gracious. I shall give thee rest for your soul. Return, he said. Where was rest found? In the name of I am. So when I said I am free, I didn't think to do anything. See, any work to get free. But yet all of those men who were trying to do all kinds of work to get free watched me walk free. So who's the dummy here? Me, because I don't work the way men do, but I got the benefit that they saw and they didn't get it? And I'm dumb is what you're saying? I'm foolish? How? How? Watch this. Let's see. He helped me, he says. So he called on him. He was gracious. He helped me. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for I am hath dealt bountifully with thee. So that means when you call upon his name and you say, like what I did, I am free, you rest after that. You don't do any work. You rest after that because you've claimed it and you believe it. You believe he has dealt bountifully with thee, so your soul can now rest. Your thoughts and your feelings concerning the end result you want can now rest. So you don't have to think how to get free because how is God's job. You don't have to think when you'll get free because when is God's job. All your job is what I am and why I am. Okay? How I am, you don't know how you are. Abba does. Where'd you come from? As my earthly father would say, before you knew anything, your ass was just here. Okay? Now, watch this. he has dealt bountifully with thee. So you can just rest. For you have delivered my soul from what? The carnal mind. Fear. I'm going to get locked up for 90 days? Oh my God, man, what's going to happen with my job? What's going to happen with my wife? What's going to happen with my kids? What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with my rent? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? That's sorrow and turmoil and torment. Fear hath torment. So if you're fearful, are you spiritually minded? No. So you see how it's about the carnal mind, which is death, that you need to be delivered from. And once you are, and you triumph in his name, then you triumph over that carnal mind, and death don't have no sting no more. All right, then, which means no effectiveness over you. Let's see here. He says, for you have delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears. The sorrows are gone now. And my feet from falling, not knowing how to hell or what to do. You delivered me from all of that. I will walk before I am in the land of the living. See, I am free. The spirit is life and peace. The land of the living is the spiritual mind. I'm in the land of the living because I'm alive, because I'm spiritually minded. I am free. I am alive. I am safe. I am alive. I am loving. I am alive. I am beautiful. I am alive. I am health. I am alive. I am vibrance. I am alive. I am bountiful. I am alive. I am merciful. I am alive. I am kind. Do you get this? Okay, I think you do. Dead people can't do any of that stuff that I said. Carnally minded people can't do any of that. They look for signs to see that they're that. That's a wicked and adulterous generation. See how easy it is to slice and dice until they're looking like pork rinds. All right, then. I believe there. Wait, I went too far. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears, and my feet from falling. I will walk before I am in the land of the living. I believed. Stop. Why was Abraham called righteous? Because he believed God. So when I said I was free, why did I get free? Because I rested, which proved that I believed that I was free. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't scared. I wasn't in torment. I wasn't in sorrow. I wasn't stumbling. I wasn't falling. I was doing one thing and I was single-minded about that shit. And then it manifested in my life. And so who am I to say it doesn't work? I say it does work, and I share it with a loud-ass voice like a trumpet. And I spare not whether you think that what I'm saying is wrong, wicked. I don't give a damn. It's the truth, and I'm going to say it, and your blood's not going to be on my hands if you don't receive it. It's that simple. It's that simple. I believed. Therefore have I spoken. I am free. I wouldn't have said that if I didn't believe it, but I do believe it, so I am it. Who as a man thinketh, so is he. Therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. I was, but that ain't Abba's name. I said in my haste, all men are liars. What shall I render unto the Lord for all his benefits toward me? What can I give you in exchange for the goodness you've given me in teaching me these keys of David that open doors can't no man shut? I don't have to physically do anything with this key of David. It's spiritually done. I go into a secret place and unlock doors and I walk through them and nobody can stop me from doing this shit. Like they couldn't stop me from being free. So that's not the key of David? Is that what you guys are telling me? What I'm describing to you about getting free, that's not the key that opens doors that no man can shut? Well, what am I doing with it? I'm doing that. So then what in the hell are you saying? I believe, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. I said in my haste, all men are liars. What shall I render unto I am for all his benefits towards me? I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of I am. See? Salvation set you free. So then I'm going to accept that. That's what I'm going to accept, that I am free. And I'm going to call upon his name. And I will pay my vows unto I am, now in the presence of all of his people. Precious in the sight of I am is the death of his saints. Interesting, huh? When you die to the carnal mind, that's precious to the Most High because there's nothing left for you to do but be born again in the Spirit, which is what he wants for you. A seed doesn't burst forth and grow into a plant lest it first be buried in the earth and die. Woo-wee! I am Truly I am thy servant. That's right. You ain't lying about that. Behold, I shall bring forth my servant, the branch. That's right. I am thy servant, and the son of thine handmaid, which is wisdom. Thou hast loosed my bonds. I'm giving you the same story in my own life, and you guys are telling me no? Well, if it happened for David, and David became king of Israel, and then Abba said at the end, David gonna sit with his people forever, then that mean you got to be doing what David do, and I am. So then what that mean, little flock? Mount up, flockulators, and rise up, like I said. Y'all, no one else is going to understand this energy other than the flockulators, the ones standing on Mount Zion with the Lamb who follow him wherever he goes. Mount up, flockulators, and get up eagle's wings on you and come up with healing in your wings when you fly up to Mount Zion. Nobody else understands this energy but the flockulators, like I said. I will offer to thee the sacrifice of what? In one place, it says the sacrifice of praise. What does it say here? The sacrifice of thanksgiving. So while everybody's running around thinking they're doing some type of sacrifice for God, I'm doing the sacrifice of saying, thank you, Abba, for letting me free out of this situation, loosing my bonds, being inclined and gracious and righteous towards your son who love you. Like it started in the beginning saying. So I love God. I prove I love him by running to him when I'm in a strait. Not running to some other nigga and then say I love God. I run to God. I am is who I run to. In every circumstance, I will do so as long as I live. And according to him, I shall live forevermore. So I ain't gonna never stop calling on I am. So who you call on today? I will pay my vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all the people. In the courts of the Lord's I am's house. In the midst of thee, O Jerusalem, city of peace, in the midst of you being in a peaceful state. You see it? That's Abba's house. He is a peace, rest king, the Lord of the Sabbath. It's my day, the day of rest. So I'm a king of rest. So when I send somebody, I'm sending somebody from the place of rest. You living in a world of work, not rest. So I'm going to send you somebody from rest to give you rest. Understand that, Israel? He said, come back to rest, my soul. In the courts of the Lord's house, in the midst of thee, O Jerusalem, city of peace, praise ye I am. See? Sacrifice of praise. Praise ye I am. Can you hear that today or can you hear it? I'm going to go ahead and stop there because I think that I've proven my point about how none of that stuff I did before dropping that message there to you guys tampered, changed, sifted, or did anything to differentiate from anything you hear otherwise here at the School of Marvelous Light. Did it? All right then. So since it was raining, I had to dip off. I usually be outside, but I had to dip off and hop up in a whip. And so I don't want to just be sitting all up in this, hogging up the whip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, y'all, and get on back to the crib. But y'all be blessed tonight, little flock. And remember those words that we just read. How bold that makes you when you see the key of David that he put in your hand. What did I say on the song Sealed? I'm feeling so good because I got the keys. I'm feeling so what? Sad? Didn't David say you removed my sorrow and wiped my tears away? I'm glad. Why? Because you gave me the keys to get out of every circumstance. I smile when somebody tries to put me in it. I just smile. Other people frown and panic and get scared. I smile. I have no fear because all I'm going to do is say I am near. Be near unto me, and I shall be near unto you. That's what he said. Incline your ear unto me, and I shall incline my ear unto you. I will do everything. I will be a mirror unto you. Siloam Israelah.